Hello, my name is Elizabeth Painter, and I am doing a presentation on listening skills for my oral interpersonal communications class that I took this summer. When my son Juan was younger, we would go visit my mom and my stepdad, and there were many times when Juan wouldn't do what he was told and would not listen. Papa would then grab Juan's earlobe and tell him, "You need to listen." These listening skills must have worked with my son because we were having Thanksgiving dinner together and everyone was gathered in the kitchen and my son wanted to tell Papa something. When Papa was not paying attention, my son made Papa turn his head and he tugged on Papa's earlobe and said, "Papa, you need to listen." That may not be effective listening skills for most people, but it worked for my son and his Papa. There are many different listening skills that people have. According to my research, listening is the ability to accurately receive and interpret messages in the communication process. Unfortunately, most people do not have accurate listening skills. When people talk to us, we interpret things in our own way and sometimes are confused by what message that person is trying to relay. Also, when listening, the conversation can get scrambled by emotions, and when emotions get involved in a conversation, your listening skills become confused and disoriented because you then do not know how to interpret the meaning of the conversation. Listening skills are a way of interpreting what someone is trying to tell you. The best method for good listening skills is being focused on the person in the conversation, good eye contact, and responding where appropriate. Another excellent method is repeating back to that person what they just communicated to you. If you respond back with the correct information, you have good listening skills. If your response is incorrect, you still have good listening skills. You just need clarification on the message that person was trying to get across to you. Everyone has listening skills. It is how you use them that is the key to understanding a message someone is trying to transmit. Today, people can even get training to have better listening skills, and many employers use those training skills to help employees transmit and interpret messages correctly. Maybe if everyone received that training at a very early age, we would be able to communicate more effectively, and people would be able to listen without confusion. My mother is a teacher, and she said one of her greatest challenges in the classroom is getting her students to listen to her instructions and to follow those instructions. She said that if she could accomplish that challenge in her classroom, each and every one of her students would be successful in school. Listening skills are not the easiest to learn and do correctly. And if we can continue to focus on what we're listening to and ask questions to the person trying to relay the message, we could and would have effective listening skills.